How many times have you started a new year full of big plans, only to find yourself back where you started after a few weeks? If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. Every January, millions of people begin with energy and hope. They promise themselves this year will be different. But by February, the excitement fades, old habits return, and nothing really changes. This doesn't happen because you're weak or lazy. It happens because no one ever taught you how real growth actually works. You were taught to change everything at once, to rely on motivation, to push harder for a short time. But that kind of change never lasts. Real growth works differently. It's not fast. It's not dramatic. It's unstoppable. Unstoppable growth is about building small habits that keep going even when life gets hard. When your actions become automatic, your life starts moving forward without you having to force it every single day. Most people think changing your life means turning everything upside down in one big moment. But real change doesn't come from intensity. It comes from small steps, repeated every day. Yes, it's me again, and this is Fluent English with Radio. And in this video, I'm going to share 15 simple but powerful steps to unstoppable growth. Not quick fixes that work for a week, but building blocks that can make 2026 the year your life truly moves forward. If you're ready to start building something real, let's begin. Step 1. Prioritize consistency over intensity. Before we talk about changing habits, we need to change how we think about effort. Many people believe success comes from pushing harder and doing more in a short time. But real progress works in a very different way. Bruce Lee once said, "I don't fear the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times." What does that mean? High effort can't make up for lack of consistency. Real change doesn't come from one night of working until 3 a.m. It comes from 30 minutes of focused work every single day. In 2026, don't try to be a hero for 1 week and then burn out completely. Real strength lives in boring repetition. Think about it. One amazing workout won't give you a strong body, but 20 minutes of movement every single day for a year, that changes everything. One day of perfect eating won't make you healthy, but small, better food choices every day? Your energy and health become totally different. The problem is we love big, dramatic action. We love the idea of working super hard for a short time and seeing big results. It feels powerful to stay up all night finishing something, but your body doesn't care if you did 100 push-ups once. It cares if you did 10 push-ups every day for months. Your brain doesn't remember information you studied hard in one session. It remembers things you looked at a little bit every day for weeks. This is why New Year's promises fail. People try to change everything at once with maximum effort. They go from never exercising to working out 2 hours a day. They go from eating whatever they want to a strict diet. After a week, maybe 2 weeks, they get tired and go back to zero, often feeling worse because now they feel like they failed. Try the 2-minute rule. Make your habit so small it takes less than 2 minutes to start. Instead of read every night, make it read exactly 1 page. Instead of run 5 kilometers, make it put on running shoes and take a walk. Make starting so easy that you'd feel silly not doing it. The 2-minute rule works because it removes the mental block. When a task feels big, your brain says no. But when it's tiny, there's nothing to say no to. You can always read 1 page. You can always put on shoes. And once you start, energy takes over. You read 1 page and think, well, I'm already reading, might as well do another. That's how tiny actions become real progress. So remember this, you don't need to do more, you need to do it more often. Small actions done every day are stronger than big actions done once. When you choose consistency, progress becomes natural and burnout disappears. The real secret is simple. Show up every day, even in a small way. Step 2. Let go of your past self. Once you learn how to act consistently, the next step is about who you believe you are. Habits are not only about actions, they are deeply connected to your identity and the story you tell yourself. You can't step into a new future while carrying your old identity. Don't let the failures of 2025 say who you are in 2026. Your brain loves patterns. If you keep thinking of yourself as the person who always gives up or the person who can't stick to anything, your brain will prove you right. You'll keep acting that way because that's who you think you are. Identity is powerful. It's more powerful than motivation or willpower. Because motivation goes away and willpower runs out, but identity stays with you. If you see yourself as a runner, you run, even on days you don't feel like it. If you see yourself as a reader, you read, even when you're tired. If you see yourself as someone with discipline, you stay disciplined, even when it's hard. But if your identity is stuck in the past, you're stuck too. If you think, I'm just not a morning person, you'll never wake up early. If you think, I'm bad at learning languages, you'll never become good at speaking. The good news? Identity isn't forever. Every action you take is a vote for the type of person you want to become. Do it enough times, and you become that person. Take a piece of paper and a pen. Write down 3 old habits or parts of yourself that you want to leave in 2025. Be clear, not just bad habits, but I put things off on important work, or I need everyone to like me, or I tell myself I'm not good enough. Read them out loud one last time. Then say clearly, I am not this person anymore. After that, tear up the paper or crush it and throw it straight into the trash. The physical act of destroying that paper helps your brain understand that the old chapter is truly closed. Then make a new statement about who you are now. I am a disciplined person, not I'm trying to be disciplined. Say it like it's already true, because from this moment it is. Write your new identity down. Put it somewhere you'll see every day. Say it out loud in the mirror. The more you claim it, the more real it becomes. You are not your past mistakes, and you are not stuck with your old identity. Every small action you take today helps shape who you become tomorrow. When you change how you see yourself, your actions will follow. The moment you decide who you are now, a new chapter begins. Step 3. Embrace the lag time. After you learn to act consistently, the next challenge is patience. Many people stop not because they are weak, but because they don't see results fast enough. This is the hardest part, working when you can't see any change yet. Imagine you're boiling water. At 99 degrees Celsius, the water still hasn't boiled. Only when you add 1 more degree, Reaching 100 degrees, does the water finally bubble and turn to steam? The period when you're working but not seeing results is like heating water from 0 to 99 degrees. It's not useless, it's stored energy building up. Every action you take is adding heat, even when you can't see the water boiling yet. This is why most people quit too early. They work for weeks or months, see no clear change, and think it's not working. But they're at 85 degrees, maybe 90 degrees. If they just keep going a little longer, everything would change. Think about bamboo. When you plant bamboo, you water it every day. The first year, you see nothing. The second year, still nothing. By year 3 and 4, there's no growth above ground. But in the 5th year, bamboo can shoot up 90 feet in just 6 weeks. Was it doing nothing all that time? No. It was building a huge root system underground. That root system is what lets it explode with growth when the time is right. Your efforts work the same way. Just because you can't see results doesn't mean nothing is happening. Underground, under the surface, you're building roots. You're developing skills. You're becoming someone different, even if you don't feel different yet. The lag time is real. It exists in everything worth doing. Building a business has lag time. Getting in shape has lag time. Learning a skill has lag time. The solution is simple. Use the 100 times rule. Promise yourself you'll do the action exactly 100 times before you're allowed to judge if it's working. 100 blog posts, 100 workout sessions, 100 videos, 100 sales calls. You're not allowed to look at results until you hit that number. This removes the pressure of quick success and lets you focus on the only thing that matters: doing the work. Track your count. Keep a simple list. Every time you complete the action, mark it down. Watch the number grow. Don't judge. Don't analyze. Just count and keep going. Progress is often hidden before it becomes obvious. Even when nothing seems to change, your effort is still building something inside. If you stay long enough, the results will arrive suddenly. Step 4. Add the word yet. And you know what? How you talk to yourself shapes what you believe is possible. One small word can completely change how your brain sees failure. You don't need to lie to yourself and say, "I'm great at this," when you're not. You just need to be honest about your potential. The difference between someone who gives up and someone who succeeds often depends on one single word, yet. When you say, "I can't do this," your brain hears a permanent statement. It's fixed, there's no room for growth. But when you add yet to the end, everything changes. I can't do this yet. That tiny word opens a door in your mind. It says, not right now, but maybe soon. Not today, but I'm working toward it. People with a fixed mindset believe their abilities are set in stone. I'm bad at math. I'm not creative. These statements close doors. People with a growth mindset believe abilities can be developed. I'm not good at math yet. I'm still developing my creativity. These statements open possibilities. This is not about avoiding the problem or telling yourself something that isn't true. It's about giving yourself space to grow and move forward. So what can you do? Catch yourself every time you think, "I can't do this." Force yourself to add "yet" to the end of that sentence. I can't speak English well yet. I don't have the skills yet. I'm not successful yet. That one word reminds your brain that you're still growing. You're not finished. You're in progress. Make it a game. Every time you hear yourself or someone else use limiting language without yet, add it in your mind. Train yourself to always see the potential for growth. Write yet on a sticky note and put it on your mirror, your computer, your desk. You don't need to be perfect today. You only need to believe that growth is possible. When you add yet, you turn limits into learning. Step 5. Pre-decide your actions. Motivation comes and goes, but decisions can last. The less you decide during the day, the more energy you keep for action. Every time you ask yourself, should I work out today? You're using up willpower. Every time you wonder, do I feel like studying right now? You're letting your mood make the decision. Don't give your emotions that power. Your feelings change every hour. One moment you're motivated, the next you're tired. If you wait for the perfect mood, you'll wait forever. Getting tired from making decisions is real. Every choice you make uses up mental energy. By the end of the day, you're tired from deciding. That's why it's so hard to make good choices at night. This is why successful people often wear the same thing every day and follow the same morning routine. They reduce decisions to save energy for what matters. Instead, make the decision once and lock it in. Decide Monday morning that you'll work out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6 p.m. Now, it's not a question anymore. It's just what you do, like brushing your teeth. You don't wake up and ask, should I brush my teeth today? You just do it. So don't wake up and ask yourself, should I brush my teeth today? Do I feel like it? You just do it. It's automatic. That's what you want your important habits to become, so automatic that not doing them feels weird. There's a powerful technique for this. Use implementation intention. Fill in this sentence and write it somewhere you'll see it every day. I will do what action at what time at what location. For example, I will study English at 7 a.m. at my kitchen table. The more specific, the better. Your brain loves specific plans. Unclear goals lead to unclear results. People who make clear plans are 2 to 3 times more likely to do what they planned. Why? Because the decision is already made. When 7 a.m. comes and you're in your kitchen, you don't have to think. You just do what you already decided. Make the choice once, then follow it without thinking. When decisions disappear, habits become easy. Step 6. Build better daily habits. You can't control everything that happens during your day. Random problems will come up. People will interrupt you. Plans will change. But you have complete control over 2 things: how your day starts and how it ends. These 2 moments are like bookends, holding your life together. If you control them well, everything in between becomes easier to manage. Think about the morning. For most people, the first thing they do is grab their phone. They check messages, scroll social media, read news. Within minutes, their mind is filled with other people's problems and opinions. They start the day reacting instead of having intention. Then, at night, they scroll in bed until they're too tired. They fall asleep with a screen in their face, their brain too active, their sleep quality terrible. Here's what to do. Create your non-negotiable rules. In the morning, spend the first 15 minutes waking up your body, not your worry. Drink water, stretch your shoulders, Move a little. Do not immediately check messages or social media. Those can wait. Your morning is yours. Use this time to set your intention for the day. What's the one thing you want to do? How do you want to feel? This simple practice puts you in the driver's seat. At night, spend the last 10 minutes of your day thinking back and relaxing. Write down one thing that went well today. Stay away from screens and blue light so your brain can actually rest. This thinking back time trains your brain to look for wins instead of only seeing problems. Even on hard days, you can find one small thing that went right. Strong mornings and calm nights protect your energy. When you control them, the whole day becomes steadier. Step 7. Respect the power of 1%. We usually think small actions don't matter because they don't give quick results. But improving by just 1% every single day creates huge change after 1 year because of the compound effect. If you get 1% better each day for 365 days, you don't end up 365% better. You end up 37 times better. That's the math of compound growth. Small gains multiply when you repeat them. We always want to see big changes right away. We want to lose 10 pounds this week, learn a language this month. But that's not how real growth works. Imagine two people. Person A tries to improve 50% all at once. They work incredibly hard for a week, then burn out and go back to zero. Person B improves just 1% per day for a year. Who ends up further ahead? Person B, by a huge amount. The key is changing your perspective. Focus about the yearly result, not the daily result. If you read 10 pages per day, after 1 year you'll have read 3,650 pages. That's about 12 thick books. Think about 12 books when you're deciding whether to read those 10 pages today. That's the power of 1% repeated. Use this for everything. Want to learn a language? Study 15 minutes per day. That's 91 hours per year, enough to reach conversation level. Want to get fit? Move for 20 minutes per day. That's 121 hours of exercise per year. The numbers add up faster than you think. Don't ask what today gives you. Ask what 1 year of today can give you. Small steps, repeated daily, create massive change. Step 8. Master one high-value skill. This may be something you don't believe, but it's true. Big change rarely comes from big actions. It comes from small improvement repeated over time. Focus creates real skill. Instead of learning 10 things poorly, choose to learn one thing deeply. In 2026, make one skill your secret weapon. When you try to improve at everything, you spread yourself too thin. Your energy gets divided, your attention gets spread out, and you end up average at many things instead of excellent at one. But when you choose one skill and pour all your focus into it, something powerful happens. You don't just get good, you become really good. Look at anyone who's truly successful. They didn't become good at everything. They became really good at 1 or 2 things. They said no to thousands of opportunities so they could say yes to the one thing that mattered most. Make this decision right now. Choose one skill that matters most to your goals. Maybe it's English, coding, design, public speaking, or something else. Pick one. Then promise yourself at least 20 minutes of focused practice every single day. No phone, no distractions, just you and that skill. 20 minutes sounds small, but over a year, that's over 120 hours of deep practice. That's enough to go from beginner to capable, or from capable to skilled. The key word is focused, not 20 minutes with the TV on. Real, focused practice where your full attention is on getting better. So today, choose one skill and give it your full attention. One sharp strength is more powerful than many weak ones. Step 9. Track your progress. Visually, the human brain hates losing what it's already built. When you see a chain of successful days, you feel strong motivation not to break it. Turn discipline into a visual game. There's something powerful about seeing your progress right in front of you. A number on a screen doesn't hit the same way as a physical mark you made with your own hand. When you see that chain of X marks getting longer, you don't want to break it. It becomes personal. You're not just trying to build a habit anymore. You're protecting something you've already created. This is called the "don't break the chain" method, made famous by comedian Jerry Seinfeld. He wanted to become a better comedian, so he promised to write jokes every single day. He marked each successful day with a big X on a calendar. After a few days, he had a chain. After a few weeks, the chain was long. His only job was to not break it. You need to take action. Buy a wall calendar and a red marker. Every day you complete your task, draw a big X on that day. Your only goal now is simple. Don't break the chain. Missing one day isn't the end of the world, but seeing that gap in your chain of X's, that hurts. And that discomfort is exactly what keeps you going tomorrow. Put the calendar somewhere you'll see it multiple times per day. Every time you look at it, you'll be reminded of your commitment. You'll see how far you've come, and you'll be motivated to add one more X today. Some people use apps for this. That's fine. But there's something special about a physical calendar on your wall. It's always there. You can't close it or ignore it. It reminds you every day of the person you're becoming. From today, protect the streak you've built. What you can see, you're more likely to continue. Step 10. Change your environment. Have you noticed how easy it is to fall into bad habits without thinking? Often, it's not because you are lazy, but because your surroundings quietly push you in that direction. Your willpower is limited, but the influence of your surroundings is unlimited. If you're surrounded by temptation, you will fail. The secret isn't fighting temptation, it's removing it from sight. Think about it. If cookies are on your kitchen counter, you'll eat them. If your phone is next to your bed, you'll check it first thing in the morning. You're not weak. You're just human. And humans respond to what's in front of them. Your surroundings shape behavior more than motivation ever will. You can be very motivated, but if your surroundings push you toward bad choices, you'll eventually give in. The most successful people don't have more willpower. They just design better surroundings. Start with your physical space. Redesign your space. Put things that support good habits. Books, running shoes, workout mat, water bottle, where you'll see them right away. If you want to read more, put a book on your pillow. If you want to exercise, lay out your workout clothes the night before. Hide things that create distraction, phone, TV remote, junk food, in places that are hard to reach. If you want to stop checking your phone at night, charge it in another room. If you want to eat less junk food, don't buy it. Keep it out of your house completely. Make the good choice, the easy choice. Make the bad choice need effort. You don't need to fight yourself every day. You need to stop putting yourself in losing situations. When your space supports you, discipline stops feeling like a battle. Step 11. Never miss twice. Everyone has moments when they're tired or busy. Missing one day is normal. It happens to everyone. But missing 2 days in a row is a warning sign. That's when a small slip becomes a slide backward. One missed day is a mistake. 2 missed days is the start of a new pattern. And patterns are hard to break once they form. This is how habits die, not in one big moment, but in 2 quiet days that turn into 3, then 4, then I'll start again Monday. Think about it. If you work out Monday, skip Tuesday, but work out Wednesday, the habit is still alive. You had a bad day, but you came back. But if you skip Tuesday and Wednesday, now you're forming a new pattern, the pattern of skipping. This rule will save your habits. Make a promise to yourself. I will never skip more than 1 day in a row. If you missed yesterday, then today that habit becomes priority number 1. Even if you only do it for 5 minutes, you must do it. Stop the habit of skipping before it becomes your new normal. This isn't about being perfect. It's about not letting one mistake turn into a complete fall. Some days you'll give 100%. Some days you'll give 10%. 10% is much better than 0%. A single bad day doesn't decide anything. What matters is the next choice you make. Recovery is the real skill, not perfection. Step 12. Take care of your body and mind. Your body and mind are the only vehicle that will carry you to your goals. You can't run a marathon in a car with a broken engine. Taking care of your health isn't treating yourself. It's necessary investment. You can have the best plans in the world, but if your body is tired and your mind is foggy, you won't do any of it. Too many people give up health for productivity. They skip sleep to work more hours. In the short term, this seems productive. In the long term, it destroys you. I'll share what you need to do. Sleep enough so your brain can recover. Your brain needs 7 to 8 hours to work properly. When you sleep, your brain cleans out bad stuff and repairs itself. Without enough sleep, you literally can't think clearly. Drink enough water to stay awake and alert. Water is simple, but many people don't drink enough. When your body lacks water, you feel tired and your mind feels unclear. Try to drink water during the day. Keep a bottle near you. When you feel tired, drink some water first before choosing coffee. Move your body lightly every day to keep energy. It doesn't mean you need to spend an hour at the gym every day or sit still for 12 hours straight. Get up and walk around. Stretch. Move your body. Even 10 minutes of movement can boost your energy and clear your mind. And this is important. Don't give up sleep to work. A well-rested person gets more done in 6 focused hours than a tired person gets done in 10 scattered hours. Pushing harder is easy. Taking care of yourself takes maturity. The strongest people protect their energy before they protect their goals. Step 13. Celebrate small wins immediately. Our brains are programmed to repeat what brings pleasure. If working out or studying feels only like suffering, you'll quit soon. Connect your effort with quick joy by triggering dopamine. This is how habits stick. Your brain needs to connect the action with something positive. If all you feel after finishing is, "Finally, that's over," your brain learns to avoid that action. But if you feel a little burst of happiness right after, your brain wants to do it again tomorrow. Most people only celebrate big wins. They finish a major project and celebrate. But what about all the small actions that got them there? Those small actions never get celebrated, so they're hard to keep doing. You need to make the process rewarding, not just the outcome. You need to feel good about the daily actions, not just the final result. Because the daily actions are what actually matter. Well, the timing of rewards matters. Right after you complete your habit, even a small one, reward yourself right away. Listen to a favorite song, drink a sip of good tea, or simply check it off your to-do list with satisfaction. Make the moment of completion feel good, not hours later, but right away. That quick, positive feeling is what trains your brain to love the habit. The reward doesn't need to be big. It just needs to be quick and regular. Learn to appreciate the boring middle, because that's where real growth happens. When you keep showing up on normal days and notice small progress, you slowly gain energy and confidence. That steady feeling helps you move forward step by step toward your big goals. Your brain repeats what feels good, not what sounds important. If effort brings joy, consistency follows naturally. Step 14. Live in the present moment. Worry usually comes from thinking about the future or feeling bad about the past. But real power to change your life only exists in the present moment. Right now, while you're taking action. You can't change what happened yesterday. You can't control what will happen next week. All you can ever do is make the best choice in this single moment. And when you do that moment after moment, day after day, your whole life changes. The problem is we're rarely in the present. We're thinking about 10 things at once. We're physically here but mentally somewhere else. When you're working, you're thinking about what you need to do later. When you're with family, you're thinking about work. You're never fully anywhere. This constant mental time travel is exhausting. It steals your energy. It prevents you from enjoying good moments. It makes tasks take longer because you're not fully focused. And it creates anxiety because you're always worried about what's next instead of handling what's now. The method to fix this is called single tasking. When you're doing something, put your whole mind on that one thing. If your mind goes away, take a deep breath to bring it back to reality. Life doesn't change in your thoughts, it changes in what you do right now. So, stop trying to do 5 things at once. Do one thing completely. Then move to the next thing. This isn't slower. It's actually faster because you're not always switching and losing focus. When you're eating, just eat. When you're talking to someone, just listen. When you're working, just work. Step 15. Trust the process completely. At some point, you've done everything right, but results still haven't shown up. I got you. This is the moment when most people start to doubt themselves. When you've planted seeds and watered them every day, the only thing left is patience. Don't dig up the ground every day to check if the seeds have grown yet. Great results always need time to appear. This is the hardest step because you have to keep going without seeing proof that it's working. You have to trust that hidden progress is happening underground. But this is also the most important step because the people who succeed aren't always the most talented or the smartest. They're the ones who kept going when everyone else gave up. Think about a farmer. After planting seeds, they don't dig them up every day to check if they're growing. They know that growth takes time. They water the field. They wait. And eventually, the harvest comes. The problem is, we live in a world of quick results. We order food, and it comes in 30 minutes. We send a message and get an answer in seconds. But real growth doesn't work on internet time. It works on nature's time. And nature doesn't rush. This final step requires faith in yourself. Let go of the pressure to succeed right away. Stop checking for results every day. Instead, trust that all your efforts are being stored up. Your only job is to not stop. The results will come at exactly the right time. You just have to be there when they do. Make a promise to the process, not the outcome. Say to yourself, I'm going to do this for 1 year, no matter what happens. That takes the pressure off and lets you focus on the actions instead of thinking too much about outcomes. Results arrive quietly, then all at once. Most people stop just before that moment. Trusting the process is often the final test before success. These 15 steps aren't crazy, they're not impossible. Not a single one requires you to be superhuman. When you do them consistently, they completely change the path of your life. None of these steps need special talent or perfect conditions. They just need one thing: your commitment to show up day after day with small actions. Pick one step that speaks to you most. Maybe it's making habits tiny so you can stay consistent. Maybe it's never missing twice so momentum stays alive. Maybe it's trusting the process when you can't see results yet. Start there. Do it for 30 days, then add another. 2026 doesn't need you to be perfect. It only needs you not to give up on small steps. That's how you change your life better, one day at a time. Think about December 31st, 2026. If you use even half these steps, you'll barely recognize who you were on January 1st. You'll have habits running on autopilot, skills you don't have today, energy pushing you forward. That's unstoppable growth. The year just started. You have more than 300 chances to improve 1%. Start today. Not tomorrow, not Monday. Pick one step and do it. Then do it again and again. Thank you for watching. If this helped you, like this video, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this. See you in the next video. And remember, you don't need to change everything. You just need to change one thing and not stop. That's how you change your life better in 2026.